Nana boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 23 Borussia Dortmund career mode where today, yes, we're going to play a lot more games. Last time out, we pushed forward massively, beating Freiburg, Wolfsburg, but we had our first draw in the Champions League. It was 3-3 against Sevilla in an insane game. We then picked up our first loss of the season against Bayer Leverkusen, and it wouldn't be the only one. We went and lost in the Champions League against Man City as well after beating Werder Bremen. Man City were just too strong for us. They were too good. We're going to be playing them in the return leg in this episode. Hopefully, we can get a much better result. We're also going to be taking on RB Leipzig and Hoffenheim as we continue to try and push through the table. I'd like to at least get the entire month of November done in this episode. That would be nice. And start pushing our way through to December, which means January is not far around the corner. So keep getting your suggestions in for players we should sign. But before we get into this episode, make sure to smash that subscribe button. We continue to grow. We're trying to hit 10K before the new game comes out. And don't forget to make sure to hit the like button because it helps it be seen by more and more people and lets me know that you're enjoying this series. We have quite a few injuries to the squad, which makes it a little bit more difficult to pick the team here to take on RB Leipzig. But after some major rotation, that's going to be our starting 11. That is the best that we can put out right now. It is not what I would want to be playing to face RB Leipzig, and considering we played the starting 11 against Manchester City, a game we lost, this could well easily be another defeat, but I do believe we've got enough fight in this squad to at least try and take a point from the Red Bull Arena. We still have that major issue with Mats Hummels, and what we're going to do, he wants out of the club. He's not a happy chap, and I'm not sure what we're going to do. What I would like, though, is if Nkunku was already set to go to Chelsea in the save, because that would make my life a lot easier as this season goes on. And it's going to be a massive day today for Koulibaly at the back. His first appearance starting as centre-back. And that is some pass forward. We can continue to rake it as Gio Reyna tries to play that one into the box. It was dangerous, but Dahoud couldn't get on the end of it. Dahoud is already planned to leave the club, but he's going to be getting some game time, most likely in these rotation situations. We do know this RB Leipzig squad quite well because we managed them on last year's game. Mats Hummels is going to be forced into doing something special early on. Kobel's going to be forced into a big save as well. Danny Olmo puts that back across, but it's wide. Nkunku's just been found in behind the back line for fun. And Mats Hummels is going to have a job on his hands today up against Nkunku. There's a reason why I played him as the right-sided centre-back. That's because I didn't fancy making Koulibaly have to play against Nkunku in like his second game at the club. Well, that's a great ball in behind. Szoboszlai, and Ryerson does well enough to clear it. That's unlike Ryerson, to be honest. He's got to be offside. What another great save from Kobel. It's all RB Leipzig in these opening moments. Well, is that Moukoko clean through from De La Vega? This is a great moment for the opening goal. God, that's unbelievable tracking back. Well, here come RB Leipzig, and luckily Koulibaly gets a touch on that, but it does keep Danny Olmo on side. He's going to cause problems. He's going to wreak havoc today. Would have liked to see him transfer out of the club. And Nkunku coming across. That's a good ball back to Szoboszlai. It's only been a matter of time. RB Leipzig make it 1-0. We could be about to enter a rocky patch with this Dortmund side with having to rotate the squad so much. There's one thing we're learning. We are not ready to be rotating the squad as much as this. Here they come again. And that's a ball clean through to Timo Werner. And luckily he scuffs at it. Ray Chan plays that one into Brandt. It was a lovely ball into Brandt. Julian Brandt now to get us back into the game. What a finish from Brandt. We've had nothing all game, but we're going to tie this one up. Well, if you're going to be a title challenger, you need to be good in these moments. And thankfully, Julian Brandt was in a good position to find the finish. We're going to make some substitutions now, though, to see if we can try and push on and get more out of this match. Have some extremely tired legs as well, which doesn't help. Moukoko just hasn't been in this one at all. Can I find a breakthrough pass to him? That would be huge. Will they whip in a decent corner? It's Nkunku whipping it in because he's super short, to be fair. And we win the header, thank God. And can Moukoko turn? He can. That's a great touch. Now I need the Jets to be turned on Moukoko. They're not going to track him. Is this an opportunity to find ourselves with another goal? It might be. Plays it across. It's going to be Brandt for 2. Moukoko's unselfish, and we've turned this game around in the second half. From a Leipzig corner to a Dortmund goal. Perfect move, and so unselfish from Moukoko, using his pace perfectly. It's been super scrappy since the goal. And Reyerson not getting back. And Ousmane Dembele's got so much pace. We escape. A very, very lucky escape. It's a second half comeback for Borussia Dortmund. And we will take all 3 points here at the Red Bull Arena. I could have sworn that Dembele chance right at the end of the game was going to be what screwed us over. But we get lucky as he blazes it wide. Quite a bit of rotation then for this game against Freiburg in the cup. We've beaten them already this season. Probably the biggest change is Nambi Collins coming in at centre-back. He's going to be partnered with Mats Hummels. Can't afford to get knocked out of this cup, though. We have Hoffenheim in the league next. And the problem is with this cup, we need to be going through because they want us to win this. Oh, that's a great ball in behind to Doan, but great block from Collins. Don't mind too much conceding the corner. We do have players in this box that could pack it, and Kobel will collect. And can we break straight away? That's what we're going to try and do here. Can I get to that? Oh, Gio wins it back. This is dangerous now for them. This is very dangerous now from them. And then Gio takes a terrible pass. Awful. Oh, this is a nice move. Pettersson. Oh, my God. Ben Sabiani falls to him. Pettersson again off the post. Second save from Kobel. And Wolf whipping a winning ball towards Sebastian Haller. Can I win the second ball? I can. Oh, it's going to be the back of the net. Flecken couldn't decide if he was coming for it or not. And Sebastian Haller strikes again. That man is just built different. He's been unbelievable. We get a bit of luck, but what's Flecken doing? He's in no man's land. Oh, Royce has been played through. He's going to play through Haller. It's an awful angle for him, but he can score from that position just beyond the post. That does draw the half to an end. A half in which has been very back and forth, but we have the lead thanks to that man right there. Yo, finds Reader. Reader's ball into Haller was beautiful. Haller has strength. He goes down in the end. We'll take the free kick. I'm just going to give it a go. Let's see what happens. We'll give it a decent amount of power. Just get it beyond the wall. Oh, what a save from Flecken. He's such a good goalkeeper. If we ever need another keeper, he's someone we should be looking at. Trainer into Haller. Haller waiting to link up. Oh, this might work well. Oh, get that back across. Reader now. Good touch from him. That one out to Haller. Haller just looking for a ball in behind. He found it to Royce. Oh my God, what a finish for Royce. He really is just an unbelievable talent. How does he find the back of the net from there? And at 2-0, now we can make the substitutions needed to rest players for the next match. Outside to De La Vega. De La Vega disguises that one into Makoko. Oh, he drives it beyond the post. We go through to the next round of the cup comfortably, and we needed it because they want us to win it. We're going to have to fight our hardest to at least try and win the Pokal this year, if not the Bundesliga, in order for us to keep our job. How well is this man doing so far this season, though? 9 goals and 2 assists for Sebastian Haller in 11 appearances. He's really just hit his stride. Him and Daniel Marlon have played brilliantly together. But look at that, Royce is up there. We need to be making sure we're giving him the game time because he's got 1 assist and 4 goals now for us. Hoffenheim up next in the league then. We've gone with a pretty strong side, but I've had to rotate a little bit. We do play Man City soon, but we will still get the victory. It's Royce again bagging a goal and Wolf scoring to give us the victory. With a few forced tweaks to the squad then, this is going to be the side to take on Manchester City. Sebastian Haller, Jude Bellingham back in that starting 11 is huge. I'm going to go with Brandt in the centre of the park with him today because Guerrero needs to play at left back. Be Hummels and Sula. Schlotterbeck is tired and De La Vega with a massive ask on the right-hand side as Gio Reyna is too tired to play. We were a little bit of a walkover last time out against Man City. I'm kind of hoping that will be a different case in this one. We need Jude Bellingham to start. We missed him in that game. And I actually think Brandt in the centre of the park as well might be perfect for us. Go on then, De La Vega. Go on then, Haller. He's making a run. Oh, will Bellingham get to that? He won't. They've gone with Rico again in that back line. And I think he's having a great season. I think Pep just trusts him so much. Let's see, though, if we can exploit him in this one and just not let Erling Haaland score several goals against us. Oh, that's poor defending. Jude Bellingham. Oh, he's hit it straight at Ederson. That could be a little bit of rust coming off the injury. Maybe he should have passed it on to Haller there. Was that a good ball in behind? Sula doesn't deal with it very well. De Bruyne, what a save, Kobel, saving Sula there. That was terrible from him. Can't make mistakes at the back when you're playing against Manchester City. Now, Silva's going to have to come off for them. He looks like he's picked up a knock. Still dangerous times. Jack Grealish nearly lobs Kobel. Been forced into a lot of early saves. We had that one moment with Jude Bellingham. Apart from that, saw Manchester City. Daniel Marlon's done beautifully there to escape. What can he do now? Oh, he's going to go straight down the line. He's begging and begging for runners, though. Any Daniel. He might have Haller. Will the ball reach Sebastian Haller? It won't. Akanji defends beautifully. Into Daniel Marlon. Marlon, waited, finds Hilaire. Awful position, terrible shot. And then back out to De La Vega. De La Vega slides that one in behind to Sebastian Hilaire. The problem is here, who Hilaire needs to pass to. Brandt is the guy he goes for. Can he get to the second? He can't. Edison collects it. We clatter into him, but that wasn't a terrible move. And finally forcing a bit of pressure onto Manchester City. We win the ball back again. And then De La Vega. Is he onside? He is onside. He's not. He's not. He's miles off. Played it inside to Bernardo. He's run off that injury. Okay, Gundogan. No, you can't let him through. He's rattled the crossbar. We are saved by the bar. Point in this return game would actually be a really good result. But Mahrez keeps finding Gundogan at will. And just as I speak, they go through and score. It's an ex-player. Oh, my God. We're not marking him. We're so tight on the wingers and on Haaland and on Kevin De Bruyne that we just left him wide open. And it's Mats Hummels there, our captain, that falls short of marking the Man City captain. Well, we seem to be penning them back a bit now. That's normally what City does. Is that a ball in behind to Haller? It might be. He gets the touch. Haller finds the back of the net. Of course he does. It's Sebastian Haller again to the rescue. Good play from Jude Bellingham. You can't believe it. I can't believe it. You can't believe it. But we are drawing at the Etihad. We need fresh legs. And imagine being these fresh legs. It's Gittins coming on. It's Ritter coming on. They're the boys that we can bring on. And that just shows where we're at with this Dortmund team, doesn't it? That shows the youth that we're going to have to lead and trust in this season in order to get us big results, especially in the Champions League. Reader found Haller, but it wasn't well, although Haller wins it back. Oh, Haller fought for that every second of the way. Sebastian Haller, he's going to go all the way. Saved by Edison. Well, Haller's going to come off. Mokoko's going to come on. More youngsters. Caicedo comes on for Emre Can. Can you imagine this is the position you're in the Champions League? What are you trusting it to? The youngsters? Well, we don't have a choice. Reader, though, had a choice to find Moukoko. He's been on the pitch for seconds. The two substitutes link up instantly, and we are leading against Manchester City. Well, I can't quite believe it. And the ball in from Reader was absolutely stunning. Moukoko strikes again. The absence of Arieme, he's had to step up. And boy, has he done it. Sebastian Haller and him are going to have great goal totals this season, I think. Going to come back at us. They're going to come back at us, and that's great from Nicolas Sula. Oh, and we might be showing some legs here. Gittins is on the pitch. He's got pace. Gittins to finish it off. Oh, he hits the post. Moukoko won't miss, though. It's going to be 3-1. Manchester City chasing the game, leave themselves wide open. And Borussia Dortmund will take 3 points at the Etihad. He said, how crazy was it that these youngsters were coming on the pitch? And it's those youngsters that have made this impression. It's those youngsters that have turned this game around and given us 3 points against Manchester City. What a huge moment for them and a huge moment for the club. This is the new cream of the crop coming through. We're going to have to rely on them all season long. And with Copenhagen beating Sevilla in an insane turn of events, this is how tight the group is. Borussia Dortmund top with 7 points. Manchester City behind us with 6. Then Copenhagen and Sevilla. All teams with 2 games left to play can still qualify. There's Union Berlin next and a trip there. This is going to be a quick sim. I'm hoping with the rotation after the Champions League game, we can still head out and get a decent result. And we do. It's 3-2. We like high-scoring games, but it doesn't matter. Royce again with a brace and Emre Can scoring. They got a goal late on, but it doesn't matter. We get another 3 points. Moneybags Hertha Berlin next. And the big news in this one is that both Arieme and Mounier are returning. They will be back in the starting 11 very soon. And we're going with Gittins and Reader. They're being given the opportunities after the way they played against Manchester City. See what Hertha have to offer. It's an interesting formation and usually one I struggle to break down. We keep the great run of form going there. We've been unbelievable so far in this episode. And I think a huge part of that is just how good we are offensively. We're playing such good football going forward. And our defence seems to be tightening up just a little bit. Not too much, but just a touch. And weirdly, Mats Hummels in the back line and Royce, the 2 older veterans of the club, have been absolutely brilliant. And we need those kind of players around, helping link up with the youngsters. Can I link up with Haller there? I can't. Kempf is good to it. Kempf wouldn't be a bad centre-back for us to actually look at. Are we going to get lucky with that? There we are. Haller. You're going to find Gittins. Gittins. Roll over. Gittins. Oh, what a save. Tell you what, he doesn't play like he's 71 rated. Gittins. He plays far better. And Haller plays better than everyone in the air. It's 1-0 Dortmund already. Wouldn't mind making this one comfortable. Copenhagen coming up very soon. Reader did brilliantly there. He's got good footwork as well. We've just kind of signed a bunch of players that have ridiculous footwork. That was nearly a smart ball over to Gittins. I think that was one of the keys in how we build this team, and it's worked fantastically. Caicedo will fit in brilliantly. Minus the aggressive press. He's playing in a side that really like to pass the football, and we require good passes of the football, good balance, good footwork, and it's perfect fit for him. The perfect fit for De La Vega as well, because we just like to move the ball perfectly like this and find the channels in order to run into, and that's going to be Gittins. Wide open. Oh, it should be 2. Come on, Gittins. Royce pings that one out wide fantastically, and then we look to find Haller again in the air. What a fantastic save. We scored from one already. Can we score from another? Haller again beyond the post. He is doing bits with his head today. That pumps that one out wide. They do have some height. That's a good ball in. Oh my God, what a goal that is. We didn't even see it hit the back of the net. But Ben Brereton Diaz has just scored an absolute screamer. But Mokoko's been superb so far when being called upon. Let's see if he can do it again. We do have Adeyemi on the bench, but I think the plan is to move him to the left-hand side anyway. He'll still get some game time up top, but Mokoko is the guy who has got sharpness. He's in form at the minute. So let's give him the opportunity. De La Vega. Oh, that's lovely from De La Vega. Finds the ball inside to Royce. It just needed one more touch through to De La Vega and we were in. It's not working out right now. Gittins been found though. Gittins with what would have been a screamer to win the match, but it looks like this one will end in a draw. Or will it? Will there be late drama as Gio Reyna is brought down in a good position? And this will actually be a red card, I believe, for Seydar. Oh my God, he's going to get away with that. Let's curl this with quite a lot of power from Royce, and let's see if we can score it, but it's straight into the arms of the keeper. That'll be the whistle, and that'll be the game. 1 point is all we will get from this. The focus now has to move to Copenhagen, though, and this is the strongest starting 11 we could put out. The big news in this one is Adeyemi comes back and starts up top. With 2 games left in the competition, then this one feels massive, because a win here, and we are through to the next round. Go on then, Addy. And then Addy. Oh, straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. That's unbelievable defending. Oh, it's into Reyna, though. Oh, my God, what a save. That maybe should have been 1-0. Gio hasn't been a big goal getter. But that was a good opportunity for him. And Adeyemi just fumbles it in the box. He's still lacking match sharpness. So I'm expecting him not to be great. In Copenhagen, last time I played them, they were a nightmare. 20 minutes in, and this game feels tense with both teams being able to qualify. See them put the ball straight out there. It's been both sides just passing horrendously the entire game. And I'm just a bit nervous, to be honest. And you've got tight games like this. We're just going to need maybe 1 or 2 moments go my way as Emre Can wins their header and puts it wide. To win the ball back, it's going to be Brandt. Brandt will use the run. He's found Adeyemi miles offside, and Adeyemi hit it terribly. Here we go. Munayer plays it in behind. He's found Adeyemi this time onside. Across goal, and we'll find the back of the net. Is Donyell Malen again. Fantastic pass in behind. We take the lead in what is such a huge game. They actually have Darame, who I would be super interested in. We nearly find Karim Adeyemi again there. Darame looks like a really good winger. It's potentially someone we're going to scout because I really like the look of him. Reyna behind to Adeyemi. That's beautiful play. Adeyemi on his return. God, their keeper is decent. A goal just before the half could be what the doctor ordered. We're not going to score it like that, but we will play it across to Jude Bellingham, and it'll go out, and that'll be half time. We are 1 goal to the good, but we definitely need more here in Copenhagen to feel any sense of comfortability. Copenhagen will just fire off the shot, and that's lucky for us because it was easy for Kobo. Brandt, can he do? Put the ball out wide to Mokoko. Oh, Mokoko's touch was brilliant. Not on the pitch long. Mokoko to round it off. He will do. It's going to be 2-0. I mean, I feel a little bit lucky again against Copenhagen, but this might just be enough to put us through to the next round of the Champions League. We will do the double over Copenhagen. I feel sorry for them here. They will still have slim hope that they can progress to the next round. It will depend what happened in the Man City-Sevilla game. We should be through now. It's not over just yet, but that is a fantastic result, and the youngsters again starring when we needed them. Mokoko, the substitute, getting the second. The draw between Manchester City and Sevilla have actually confirmed qualification for us. And City can still finish top, But if it goes on goal difference, we've definitely done it. And Copenhagen can still qualify if they can beat Manchester City. That is huge. We are through in the Champions League. We can rest a little bit easier on that now and focus on the league, where we currently sit top. It's a two-horse race at the minute. 29 points for Borussia Dortmund, 29 points for Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern Munich finally bringing up the rear. They started to have some performances. I'm not sure we can keep this run of form going forever, but right now, we look set for potentially a good second half of the season. There's a long way to go yet, though, before we reach there. I just want to say thank you again for the support on the series. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. Smash that subscribe button if you are new around here for the next episode of the Borussia Dortmund career mode. I'll see you then.